Well, hello, all you humans and drunken boxing sifus.
Ready to learn?
Help!
Answer!
My poor head!
Where are you?
Welcome back to the channel. Today I get a chance to listen to a new Niji Sanji member named Uki Violeta and their rendition of an original song called Deja Vu. Now, there's not much I can tell you about any kind of lore about any Niji Sanji members, other than what you guys have told me. I now know that Luca is a mafia boss and that Haka is either a bird or an exorcist, depending on who is asked. I don't know anything about Uki Violeta. It'll be real interesting to see how this video pans out because it's an original song, so I'm hoping that it gives me either a little bit of lore or it tells me a little bit about their personality. The only other thing I know about Uki Violeta is that their hair is purple because it was in the thumbnail. Other than that, I'm going blind. So enough talk. Let's get to the video, shall we? Uh-oh, what happened to my sound? I have no sound. It helps when I turn my headphones on because then I can hear the actual music.
There's a legend that every 1,000 years, one night, all of the stars will fall from the sky, granting powers to those who need them most.
He has a definite accent.
This will be signified with one eye being lit from within, through the power the universe has bestowed.
One eye?
Uki was born into a futuristic world where a class system divided the ones with influence and the ones without.
Sounds like modern day to me.
With no other choice and a desperation for survival, Uki's birth parents sold him off at a young age to a mysterious group. This group claimed to be a sanctuary for the unwanted, but used this visage to take advantage of the broken and emotionally vulnerable.
All right, real quick pause. I'm glad that I'm getting some lore because I'm actually understanding like the whole basis for this one. A couple people told me that Luca was from the past, and I believe Haka was supposed to be from the past as well. But this guy, Uki, seems to be from the future.
One night, in an attempt to escape through a tall field, Uki became weak and looked up at the sky, almost feeling like giving up. At that moment, the sky became dark, and light fell from the sky onto the field.
How old was he supposed to be? Like a kid? It's a pretty background. Produced by Pretty Patterns. Okay.
There's a tale, a legend told when the night was full of light. Every 1,000 years the skies would shake, every glow would fall from sight. One who will be chosen must become divine, channeling the power of the universe inside. I've been blinded by the clear.
It feels like a Ghibli movie almost, like it's a song that I would hear in a Ghibli movie with the whole stars in the background and him staring up at the stars as he's singing this ballad. I love it, but I'm not understanding like the main story is that he is from the future. So did he end up coming back to the past through this field?
Vision from the other side.
Trying to follow the story as I go.
A star has fallen in my eye, transforming to purple light, supernatural energy inside.
I like the harmonies a lot.
Eyes right now.
I don't think I'm gonna need the subtitles for this.
Stella
It's so funny. I understand Stella is a Latin term for star, but I only know it because of Suicide, her Stellar song. But he's basically singing in Latin, it seems like, about the release of light coming from a star and ended up in his eye. That's what I've gotten so far. I'm just trying to go with the story as I get it.
Suddenly, off the ground, a force starts lifting me.
What?
Coming from myself.
What does this belt say?
Fluidly, I float above the sea. One who will be chosen must become divine, channeling the power of the universe inside. I've been blinded by the clear vision from the other side. A star has fallen in
I like the backup vocals. I love the violin and the piano.
Purple light, supernatural energy inside. Look into my eyes right now.
He definitely has a breathy tenor voice. He's got one of those voices that I think I had back in choral class, back in church choir days. The song itself, as slow and ballady as it is, I know it's trying to tell me a story, but all it's really alluded to so far is that a star fell and then it illuminated his eyes and he feels like he became the chosen one. Is that what I'm supposed to get from this, or was the falling star a symbol that he is the chosen one? And what's with the bell saying like
I can feel the wind
ESP?
on my face, psychic energy radiating.
Well, I guess that answered my question, huh?
Something's coming through, so bright it feels like deja vu. I can feel the wind on my face, psychic energy radiates.
Really like that violin.
Something's coming through, so bright it feels like deja vu. One who will be chosen must become divine, channeling the power of the universe inside. I've been blinded by the clear vision from the other side.
Clear vision from the other side. So he's seeing the other side of the universe, or another universe, through this portal that appeared in front of him. This is the lore that I was looking for, but it's not explaining it in a way that easily makes sense to my brain. I really like, it seems like what he's basically saying is some kind of special power allowed him to see through the universe to somewhere else. His outfit is it's like a mixture of old and new. It's a pretty cool outfit, honestly. I like that violin. No, don't end there. It didn't tell me the whole story. I'm not going to lie. That was a little confusing. I read the intro again just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And basically they spelled out that One night every 1,000 years, someone who really needs the ability to harness the power of the universe gets lucky, and he just happens to be that chosen one. I'm guessing, but it said all the stars from this fall from the sky. Oh my gosh, my words! All the stars fall from the sky. But at the end of the video, he was just looking through a portal through all the stars. So, and on the other side of the portal were more stars. None of them fell. So I'm a little on the confused side. I really want to enjoy the song. The song itself was really enjoyable. It was a nice slow ballad. His very, very tenor voice had a nice calmness to it, but I liked the harmonies that he was adding behind himself. That's what really made it for me. The violin too. The violin was really pretty. I always love the sound of a solo violin. For some reason, just kind of pierces through all the rest of the music, and that was really nice. But I really wanted to understand the lore. Maybe you guys will have to expound on that. You know, give me examples of like what he's alluded to in his lore, because maybe in his debut he had more information about how he became whatever he is. From the video, I assume he's some kind of psychic, or he had ESP on his belt all over the place. So I'm assuming that he's some kind of psychic energy or psychic power type person. But then in this video, it said he was from some future, and either that future is our present, or it's supposed to be even further along in the future, in which case he had to travel back here, right? I don't know. It's something that I really wanted to know, and I feel like I'm right on the precipice of understanding it, but there's definitely some holes in that lore that I missed. That's really all I have. I'm gonna be probably delving deeper into more of the Niji Sanji members later on. I want to take time to understand their lore. If there is maybe some kind of compilation video of maybe all their debuts or something, y'all can really point me towards that. I guess every debut of a group comes with an MV featuring those group members. And I want to get to them, but I want to get to them after I've seen at least one video from each of them, because it's nice to hear the voices individually and have them showcased in one video. When they start having compilation videos or they collab on a multiple person video, I tend to either confuse them, or one will stand out and I will completely forget about really honing in and focusing on the other ones. It would be really nice if I could get some more Niji Sanji members. Maybe what I'll do is I'll go through one generation that came out, and then I'll watch their compilation video, and then I'll get to the next set. Let me know how that works for you, because so far all I'm doing is I'm going by what was most recommended, and what was most recommended for me after the last video that I did was the Uki Violeta. But that's all I really have. So until the next video, stay chill.